Hey everybody, what's going on? Just doing a quick video. As you can see, we upgraded the wife's Jeep. We no longer have the 2017 Summit, and we traded in for this 2023 Grand Cherokee L limited edition. It's got the blackout trim. We actually custom ordered it. It took about a month and a half to get. Basically with the kid and everything, we wanted something a little bigger for road trips that we could use outside of my truck. And I brought one home from work one day, test drove it, really liked it. So here we are. It's the blackout trim limited with the level 2 tech package, the panoramic sunroof with the fam cam, which I would recommend to anyone with kids. It's definitely worth the upgrade. What other package? There's something else. I'll go over the window sticker in a minute. But just doing a quick video. I did. Let's go around this where you can see a little better. Let's give you a quick little walk around over here. I did change the tires over. Came with Pirelli Scorpions, all seasons. Of course, it's too dark out, so you can't really see. But I did switch it over to the, what do we have? The Cooper Discovery AT3 4S's. I'll post a picture on here too of a better, or you can actually see the tires. That painted caliper's black, they come silver. But basically, I mean, how do you have a Jeep without all-terrains? So it definitely made it look a lot better just off the rip. Had the windows tinted before we picked it up. Perks of working for a good dealer chain. So here's the back. Very similar in the back to Durango. This video is going to suck a little bit because it's dark out. But essentially they took the Durango and heavily basically took the platform and completely changed it. But if you look, I mean, the back's got a lot of very similar items. Obviously, the third row is folded down. Don't really plan on using it. Mostly just got it for extra storage for road trips. We drive a lot from Ohio to Michigan and other places. But the biggest difference, especially over at Durango, the roof line's a lot taller, and then they moved all the vents to the pillars instead of the roof, which is way better. They did put a little Easter egg, so you can kind of see it there. They put a little silhouette of both new Grand Cherokees in that window glass, and then that one you probably can't see, but there's a little Willys guy climbing up the corner of the glass. Besides that, back here, another cool feature over the old Grand Cherokees. So you can actually set the height of the trunk, how far it opens, which is really helpful because this thing opens up really tall. I think like over 6 feet. So with garage doors and whatnot, definitely can be helpful. Another little Easter egg they put here in the gas cap. I should have had my flash on. But they put another little Willys decal right here. This has all the doors have the comfort access. Well, I'm used to BMW talk. Might be able to see the tires a little better, but definitely a little knobby. So level tech package gives you these shades, which is great. A little extra privacy. Makes the tint a little darker, trying to look through it. Got the sunroof. Here's a child seat. So there's a vent right there on this pillar. The best part about this new Grand Cherokee, you can slide. The middle row slides front to back, so you actually get a lot more leg room over the WK2 Grand Cherokee and the Durangos. And they kind of gave you a full digital Display right here for your climate control. So this has heated middle row seats. It's got ambient lighting on all the door panels, being a limited trim. So I work on BMWs for a living, and I can tell you right now, this is like a budget BMW X7, if not better. With the price and everything, it obviously doesn't have the powerful drivetrains. This just has a 3.6 in it. You know, not a whole lot to look under the hood. I will say the tuning and everything feels way better in this over the previous Grand Cherokee. Way smoother acceleration, actually feels faster. The shifts are better and quicker. Definitely night and day difference. The new suspension, I have a video I can probably post of the underpinnings of this. It's all new suspension. It's more German kind of engineered style suspension. Instead of a single lower control arm, it's got a few extras, which I can tell you straight up, it drives completely different than the old Grand Cherokees and Durangos, and not in a bad way. So here's the seats. I just got done doing like 5 miles, and actually 8 miles on the bikes. I'll put this down. Keep the seat a little nice. I'm a little sweaty. The new steering wheel feels great in your hand when you're driving. Come to the side. Start her up. Let's see. Let's turn some lights on real quick. Here we have displays. Got your own settings. You can save your own personal info. Right here. This new Uconnect's really great. You got this kind of a split screen. You got your nav. You got your satellite radio, or whatever media you're using. You got your contacts. That's on. Vehicle. You have down here actual physical buttons, heated seats, cooled seats, heated steering wheel, passenger, climate control, so a little toggle to change the temperatures. Let's see. Here, being a limited, we do have the different selector modes. Sport, snow, mud. Some kind of displays here. There's some lighting around the gauge cluster. You got your upper controls. You can get a screen on the dash over here. We opted out. Wasn't really worth it for us for what we use this for. Has wireless charging. Close this down and hide it. I was a little skeptical about all this piano black trim, but I actually kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. Up here I got normal storage. So we bought this. It got delivered Thursday. We picked it up Friday night, and Saturday morning took on a 3.5-hour road trip with the kid to the other side of the state. We did average about 22 miles per gallon right off the rip. I already put 500 miles on it. Since we got it, let's turn this off so it looks a little better for the displays. Here you gotta see the ambient lighting. You got that down. It kind of wraps around the dash. The doors, the back doors have it also, which is a great touch. Kind of pull up a bunch of different displays. Kind of all the standard stuff on any Chrysler product. It's obviously displayed a little different. This has turn-by-turn nav in the cluster. You can also pull up this little mini screen that you kind of have multiple displays on. Oops. Still kind of learning the buttons a little bit. A bunch of quick tabs, driver assist modes. So we turn the adaptive cruise on. Active cruise ready. turn off. Lane keep assist. Her old Jeep I did not drive with the stuff on. This one I tested out and actually drove really freaking, I was actually surprised how smooth the lane keep is, and it doesn't over correct itself. Definitely a lot better than the old model. Besides that, let's turn it down a little bit. Kind of hurts the eyes after a while, in my opinion. So we move over to the main screen. Here you can kind of add shortcuts, which is cool. Of course, the best features I don't actually put there. But anyway, let's go back to the vehicle. We do have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. We got your nav. This came with a Wi-Fi plan. Like free trial, you can actually search different locations while you're driving. I'll pull up, this isn't CarPlay, this is the actual nav of the vehicle. And I can pull up different types of food. And then, it's pretty nice. Everything's really quick and responsive with this new system. Got all your comfort. Got your media. Android Auto. I mean, you see how fast everything loads. This is what sold us on the car right here. This is a camera behind the sunroof. You have to get a panoramic sunroof to have this, but you can click different spots. It'll display different seats. Literally, I was playing with this on our car ride, and it's awesome. Makes the ride a little more enjoyable when you got a little one back there, because you can actually watch, especially when they're sitting there laughing and everything, you can actually see their face. So it's always fun. Definitely probably the coolest feature, and I tell you no other manufacturer has that. It really sets this car apart. I think the Wagoneer you can get it in also. But this has a lot of cameras. This has the surround view cameras, like most German cars. You got your backup camera, you got your front camera, you got your front again. I'm not sure. So this one's on the front bumper. I don't really know the difference. If it's just a different zoom or if they're using two different cameras. It looks like the same camera. You got the rear camera. You can go to the front, clean it. Got washer squirter. It's actually kind of fun to play with, especially if you're pulling into like some tight road where you can't really judge that good. You can actually guide your car so much easier with that. The headlights are pretty good. They're full LED. Same with the fog lights. And going back to that, we also have the rear view mirror. It has a camera. So if you're stacked too tall with the inside, you can flip that. And if you use the not those ones, the rear, it's actually got a washer squirter for both cameras in the back. So here you can kind of see here too. You activate your rear wiper sprayer. It sprays all the cameras off too in the back, which is a pretty cool feature, especially in the winter time when everything's covered in snow or salt or mud or you name it. That's pretty much the gist of this. I can tell you I put 500 miles on it over the weekend. About to do another probably 500 this weekend coming up, and it's a very smooth driving car. The steering's super tight and responsive. The handling, they really got rid of a lot of body roll in it. For being the 3.6, it's way more responsive than the old Grand Cherokee tuning. That came in the old, like WK2s with the 3.6 and the 8-speed. This is way quicker and responsive feeling. Not saying it's faster, flat out, but just overall driving feels way better. Steering's way tighter feeling. There's really no body roll, or nowhere near as much body roll around corners. It really does kind of handle, and the brakes feel good and strong. A lot of it I really could compare, since I drive X5s, X7s, X3s, pretty much every new BMW every day at work, and work on them. I can tell you right now that the suspension is pretty close to being on point, like just for normal driving. Obviously I'm not taking a Grand Cherokee to the track, unless it's an SRT or a track hawk, but for being a family hauler, it's a lot better confidence-wise while you're driving than the previous generation. Probably the best way to sum it up. But yeah, so I figured I'd do a quick video, kind of show you the new toy. I'll do some updates as I go on this. I don't really plan on doing much to the car itself, but besides driving the crap out of it. I already got the windows tinted, swapped the tires out to all-terrains. Don't really plan on doing a whole lot more besides that, but you never know. I kind of have that problem with doing things I shouldn't. So I got the custom build for the wife. She definitely loves it. It's funny, I drove it the first basically 500 miles before she even drove it. So total is $61,000. It also comes with a Jeep Wave membership, so you actually get 3 years maintenance free. Oil changes, any maintenance item that's due, along with your standard warranty, pretty much the same thing that most premium brands have been offering for a long time. So it's cool that Jeep's stepping up and doing that. I do think this is a pretty premium vehicle. All the cars you kind of compare it to, I don't really think it belongs in the same class. But here's the sheet. All the basics features on the left, and then we got the optional equipment on the right. I did skip out on the upgraded Alpine speakers for one reason. The one I took home to show my wife before we ordered this one had the upgraded $1,200 Alpine 9-speaker system, and I can tell you this 6-speaker system sounds just as good. It's already up, whatever they call premium, so it's probably already the Alpine system, just without the subwoofer and 2 extra speakers. But here's the option list that we went with. The Luxury Tech Group, which is $2,500. You get the upgraded, you get the Capri leather with the vented front seats, all the extra safety stuff, rain-sensitive wipers, the camera systems, off-road camera, manual window shades, door and liftgate passive entry, so it's a keyless, grab the handles that lock and unlock. Then we did the black appearance package, which is $2,340, which in my opinion makes these look night and day difference. It's so much better looking without the chrome. And just to get 20-inch rims or wheels, it was I think $2,100 for the silver trim. So really, I mean, is it a lot of money for 20s and black trim? Maybe, but definitely worth it in my opinion. Then we did $750 to get the bench seat in the middle, because we did not want the captain seats, which come standard. The rear, let's see, and the only other option we did was a sunroof to get that rear-facing camera for the back seats. We got 10-month-old almost at home, so to us it was definitely worth for a family car to have that. But yeah, so I mean that's it. You got 5 years, 60,000 mile powertrain, estimated fuel economy. Pretty much sums it up. Definitely worth it in my opinion. So far it's been a really good car. If anything major or whatever happens, I'll update you guys, and I'll just do maybe a periodic review, kind of go from there. But thanks for watching. Sorry about the crappy lighting. I'll post some better pictures sometime. Yeah, so feel free to keep subscribing and let me know what else you want to hear.